This is Jake, and this is Jake's Mazda RX-8. After a 5-minute long burnout, the coolant shot all over the engine bay, but what we didn't understand is that it went right into the intake and right into the engine. A few weeks later, Jake went to go start the car and nothing happened, just a click of the starter. I'm not sure whose idea it was, but it's pretty hilarious looking back. We decided to attach it to a truck, flat tow it, and try and drop the clutch in gear to see if we could pop start it.
RX-8, RX-8. Reliability, yeah. Yo, Jake, I'm getting some sick rollers right now. Yo, this looks hard, dude. Keys on. Put it in third and dump it, see what happens. Try again, put it in second. I don't think this is good. Try and start it now. Bro, we just towed the thing at like 10 miles an hour and it just locked the fucking wheels up.
The only reason why it wouldn't spin is if the motor's locked or something's like not allowing it to spin. So it's either motor or starter, but you have a brand new starter. He doesn't have a brand new motor.
It's not the starter, brother.
Poor Rotary kid.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
Lock this thing, dude.
Oh, I don't want to hear that. I'm surprised they didn't blow up a year and a half ago.
You hydro lock the fucking thing and then let it sit. Good car.
Once we realized that the engine was toast, we towed it back up to the house and we parked it in the front yard. And that's where it remained for the next year or so. Until today. Good morning, people of the internet. It is currently 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to New York to go pick up an engine for Jake's RX-8. We gotta get this thing running. It's been out for such a long time. I know you guys saw the clip of what happened before, so yeah, we're gonna go to New York. It's probably like a 3-hour drive. Go pick up an engine. Hopefully they're good. I'm gonna stop at JDM New York first. Hopefully they've got something I should call. Kind of just going on an adventure, you know. So, all right, it's been a troop, but we are here at JDM New York.
I'm gonna feel like a big idiot if they don't have one, because online says they do and I didn't call.
Let's find out.
Bag secured. Look at this fucking piece of junk.
Piece of junk.
Piece of
beauty.
Good old Dorito.
That's a beauty right there.
Let's say, check it out. See how good I did. I fucking picked the nicest one.
Oh yeah, dude, this thing's clean.
Also, if you guys remember this car, I sold it to Jake. We went drifting the other night, and this happened. Oh, no, 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 no!
Oh, it's not that bad.
Oh, man.
It's not
Dude,
great.
the fog light blew out of
I
it.
just need the trim pieces back.
That sucks. They're probably in the yard. Did you look?
It's all covered in snow.
Time for the rescue mission. We're gonna get this RX-8 out of the snow, out of the field for the first time in a couple years. It doesn't help that we're in snow. To make things easier, let me move this thing. All right, little man. Come on, come on, you got it. Oh yeah, dude. No dang problems here, baby. Oh, okay. I thought, well, you got an acorn.
Oh, there's some acorns.
Oh, it's stinky.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want any fucking mice in the shop. That's the only thing.
Brought cars with mice in them into the shop.
I know, and it sucks. I have to fucking hunt them down. This one I know for sure probably has mice in it.
Oh, it did. I don't know if it does anymore.
I don't know. This is prime hibernating spot. Your harness bar is like a gathering point, and there's blood and piss and mouse poop on it, and they used to run to the other side. They used to have gang fights on the...
Okay, not up there.
What did?
I just opened it.
You just like...
fall on my head.
Imagine.
Mice, hello.
Try and crank it. Yeah, it's locked up. All right, we're gonna peel the back bumper off, and we're going to drag it down there, and then hopefully load it up on the trailer or flat tow it to the shop. Rip it real good. Nice. Now, the question is, will my truck get it up here? My truck couldn't get up the hill. Little guy, little dual drive, couldn't do it. Had to call in the reinforcements. Big Red. Had to fix Ben's truck yesterday. Now we're already putting it to work. So we have car, we have rope, we have big sad truck. The RX-8 is free from its home. It's been here for many moons. Dude, it's one with the earth.
Yeah, it was starting to sink in.
So Jake didn't want to flat tow it, which would have been entertaining, but also risky. And we were going to try and use my truck and back it up to the trailer, but it is snowy and on a hill, and I couldn't make it up. So he's got AAA. We're going to AAA tow it to the shop, let it sit overnight, and then tomorrow I'm going to get cracking on the Rotary business. We got an RX-8 at the shop. Time to get one of these spinny Dorito fellas into the piece of shit and get it going. Wah, pop, pop, wah, pop, 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 pop. Just back it in, bro.
Yeah, just start up, back it in.
I'm in the car, you said get in.
I know, we just need to get momentum.
Don't worry about it. Fucking mice are there to stay.
They're just gonna go in Headley's car. They're gonna be like, oh, another yellow one. Is this a barn find, or did you just...
Dude, this thing might as well be a barn find. I'm gonna have this engine in by the end of the weekend. It is Wednesday now. That's like easy. That's easy money. I was gonna try and get the engine out tomorrow and then prep the new one, just like swap some pulleys and stuff, and then plop her in. So I think this engine will be in by Friday. Maybe not running, but it'll be in the car.
by Friday?
That's what I was about to say. Highway pulls by Friday, baby.
He don't want to fuck it
He doesn't
up.
want to stand on his car because he doesn't want to fuck it up for the thumbnail, dude. Hey, yo, you scratched the paint, bro. Watch the paint, bro. If you pop one more of these, then just fucking get rid of it.
Get a good old carburetor, 650 double pump.
First time the two yellow cars have been next to each other since we painted.
No. Fucking Betty used to be in here, too.
I guess so.
R.I.P. Shout out to Betty. Ode to Betty. Betty's gone. He don't drift no more. He only likes fucking Harley Davidsons and Bud Light.
What wiser, sir?
Not Bud Light. We drink Bud Heavy. Alrighty, everybody. We have secured the RX-8 to the shop. I'm gonna go home, eat some dinner, and then tomorrow is the day where I start ripping that thing apart. It is going to be probably not the worst project, not the easiest project, but I think it'll be like swapping a Miata that I don't know too much about. Like, it's got to be pretty similar to a Miata. So, we'll see what happens. It's time to put an engine in this piece of shit RX-8. Sorry, Jake. It's actually, like, it was a relatively clean car. I think it has probably like 75, 80,000 miles on it, which is right around when Rotaries pop. This one didn't pop though. This one hydro-locked itself from its coolant because he did a burnout for like 4 minutes, and then it just went poof, sucked in, and then he parked it for 6 months, and then clink, clink, clink. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go crazy and pull the engine out. Hopefully by the end of the day, at least get the engine out, and then look at it and then see what I gotta put on the other engine. I'm hoping to get the engine in tomorrow. Kind of ambitious, but you never know. I'm gonna start yanking shit off of this thing. I'm just gonna fucking start boo. Holy guaca-frickin-moly. Everything on this car is so sad. But we're getting somewhere. It's happening. Look at how disgusting and crusty this thing is. Oh my goodness. All right, so the only dilemma I have right now is that the AC compressor is stuck on. We got these 2 bolts up top, yay. The bottom 2 bolts, one of them stripped, one of them is gonna break, but it's like, I don't know. I gotta get this off because if you look here, this line right here needs to come off. This is a oil cooler line. So in order to get the oil cooler line off, I have to get this off. So it's either I cut this and replace this and say goodbye to this. I mean, it's pretty fucked either way. But yeah, gotta figure that out. And then I believe we are good to pull. I got every ground I could find off. We've got fuel lines off. I disconnected the clutch line. We've got vacuum hoses all unhooked. The wiring harness, ECU's out. Everything is kind of ready to go. Down underneath, I got the drive shaft and the exhaust pulled. So that's pretty dope. But yeah, look at all this shit, dude. I have no idea what I'm doing with the rotary stuff. And as far as I know, we got 1 bolt that I gotta take off there, 1 bolt that I gotta take off there, and that's good for the engine mounts. And then it is the power plant frame that goes across just like a Miata. I think I'm gonna unbolt the transmission. I believe everything is unhooked. I got the oil lines unhooked. Everything is looking okay. From what I can see, I believe everything is unhooked. The wires are good. We got all the electrical wires from the battery off the starter, off the alternator. I gotta take these bolts off, holding the power plant frame on, then the transmission's gonna go. That's gonna make things slightly more difficult. Then there's 2 bolts on each thing here, which I'm gonna take off, and I think it might be wise for me to take those off and these off at the same time, because there's not enough room. If you see here, this thing is wide as hell, so not too much room on either freaking side. This one's smaller because it's on the exhaust side, but I don't know, I'll figure it out. So yeah, take the power plant frame off, trans goes by, take those 2 bolts off. I got all the grounds, got the fuel, got the coolant, got the freaking oil lines. I got everything off that I think is connected. Drive shaft's off, exhaust is off, AC condenser fought the fuck out of me. That thing, dude, I ended up having to get ignorant with it, but it is what it is. Get that out the way. This got to get done. There's no way that was coming off in one piece. All right, now I'm gonna turn those wrenches and get this little guy out of here. Let's go. I got it out by myself without fucking anything up. Pretty good. I've never done that before. I've always had help when I pull engines. Sweet. You know, it really puts it into perspective here how nice this new engine is compared to this giant pile of junk, dude. Oh my goodness. What a piece of shit. Now, there's a few things we need off this engine, and we're gonna transfer over to this one. We're gonna steal these fancy billet pulleys because the one on this one, the crank pulley, is bent. I was like, don't need that. Everything else is nice about it. And then the coil, which we got over here, he's got, I think, LS coils? I'm not exactly sure, but it's an upgrade for sure, so we're gonna use those. The spark plugs that are in here are probably better. Basically, every single thing on this engine looks much better than this one. This one looks like a pile of junk. Okay, the engine is somewhat together. We took a couple things off this. We're gonna take the pulley, but it is one with the engine, so Jay can deal with that at a later date. It's just purple. It's a lightweight, resized pulley, whatever. But we put those on. We're not gonna put the coils on yet. Got the tube that was fighting me super bad on in its place. I believe everything is okay. We replaced this oxygen sensor with the one that was on the old engine because the wires were broken. I believe everything else is okay. We looked and just made sure everything was plugged in. We're gonna use the factory slave. We're gonna use the factory clutch. We're not even gonna open up the trans and look at it. Just blissfully ignorant. I'm gonna pull this out, and then I think we're gonna try and feed it back into its home. So we gotta wheel this John out, plop it down somewhere, fucking have the dump pick it up, scrap it. I don't know. He wants to keep it. He wants to play with it, so whatever. He can do that. Yeah.
A little bit of cleaning to do.
Dude, it's fucked. The whole thing's fine. It's a drift car. Just fucking smacking in there. Power wash it once it's all in there, I guess, and let it bang. So I got this in by myself, or I got it out by myself, so getting it in with Jake is probably going to be not as miserable. I don't think it'll be that bad. And like the balance point, like I didn't notice the front hook at first, but when you pick it up from here, it's like perfectly level, but when you pick it up from there, it dips in. So it's the perfect like, and you kind of squeeze it in, climb underneath. That bar is going to cockbox a little bit, but it's kind of pick it up a little bit. Okay, so we move this and we put this engine. Hey, yo, watch the paint.
On the side.
So we went to go pick it up and it just started pissing water, like a lot of water out of the tail shaft. Yeah. So they definitely power washed this and like didn't cover shit up, so water got in it. So yeah, tread lightly if you go to JDM New York. Pretty gay, not gonna lie. Yeah. But all right, let's fucking try and pop her in, I guess. We have another Rotary back in the RX-8. If you look like right here and don't look at anything else, it looks really good.
Yeah, don't zoom out.
Don't zoom out and you see everything else. Jake vacuumed it at least.
A little bit.
But he's not worried about that shit. He just wants the car to run. So we're gonna get this engine running tomorrow. Got a lot more work done than I thought today. Got the engine out, got the new one in. It looks so much nicer than the old one. So I don't know. Things are going too smoothly, which is
Oh, it was a little bit of a struggle.
no.
There's some blood on the car. Just a little.
Some blood on the car. I don't know, dude. It's going really smooth. I think something's gonna happen, but hopefully it all goes smoothly. Tomorrow I'm gonna come here and button everything up, trying to get all these parts back on, figure out where the hell everything goes. I didn't really label much, but it's Some of it's pretty self-explanatory. We'll probably end up with like a vacuum leak or some little bullshit going on. But need clutch, we need coolant, we need oil, we need trans fluid, a lot of fluids, a lot of things. So we'll get there. Good morning. Gonna finish this thing today. At least try my best. Get this thing running, at least started. I'm gonna probably not drive it out, but we gotta put oil in. The gas inside of it is 2 years old. Maybe add some more. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna go crazy wiring some stuff. Enjoy the time lapse.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Would you look at that? Still looks like shit. Now, things are kind of laid out just to test start and, you know, do some stuff. I got fluid in the transmission. I got to put oil in the engine. I'm not going to worry about coolant just yet. I want to try and start it. The terminals are broken off. One of them is. I think this one, yeah. So I got to replace the terminals on the battery, put some oil in it, get inside of this crusty piece of junk, and see if we got any leaks. I have a feeling we're gonna have a leak right here at this fuel line. I don't know why, I just have a feeling. There's like a little thing that went in between this red clip and this one, and there wasn't one on here. I don't know where the fuck it went or if it's not there, but I'm just gonna turn it on, prime the fuel pump, and see if we have any leaks. Also, the gas in here is fucking 2 years old. So that's pretty dope. Not ideal, obviously, but we'll see how much gas it actually has in it. If it's low, I'll go get some gas, put it in there. We'll have some fresh 93, and hopefully we'll be all right. So put that Walmart junk in just to get it running. There was water in the transmission, so just kind of getting everything flowing, and then we'll drain it all out. Where the fuck does this go? Shit. Oh, god damn it. That's a bummer. This line goes underneath through here and back to a piece way back there. So, son of a bitch, it wasn't on this engine. I'm hoping this is the only thing that we missed. But I have to try and yam this thing through the abyss and then bring it back there, or just go get a longer vacuum tube and just kind of run it straight, and it goes right to this thingy right here, so it doesn't have to go too far. Things have been going well, so it's only a matter of time before something crazy happens and it sets me back, because I've been making great time. It's been pretty much 24 hours since I started, and dude, engine back in. I put new terminals on, you hear the beeping. It's the door. All right, prime fuel pump, see if it cranks, check for leaks. Okie dokie, artichoke. And it cranks. I don't know how these fucking rotaries work, but like, it makes some fucking weird noise. Do I just crank it and get the shit flowing and hope that it starts? I don't know. I guess I come this far, I might as well try and crank it. We got fire extinguisher over there. Worst case scenario, you know. Let's fucking go, baby! Oh, that's not a smoke. That's not a smoke. Open the garage! Open the garage! Let's go! my God, dude. I mean, this thing hasn't run, so like... Okay, secondary air pump, that was that. It smells like a mouse is on fire, bro. I'm hyped. We got a lot of smoke though, like a lot. All right, dude, it's so smoky in here. Highway pulls by Friday, baby. 24-hour engine. Engine in, engine out. No check engine light. We have some steering thing and tire pressure. Pretty good. Yeah, there's only 77,000 miles on this car. Wow. But oh my God. We got a runner. We got a track star. What I'm doing now is I'm going to fill it up with coolant and look for leaks. Basically, I bet you it's already flooded just because I didn't run it long. But yeah, I didn't want to run it too long because I didn't have coolant in it. So now it's going to have coolant in it, and I'm going to bleed the system, smoke the shop out yet again, but hopefully I can get it started. So the smoke has settled down quite a bit. Jake told me that the gas tank probably just had a bunch of premix in it, so that's good for this, I guess. Last thing, once I bleed the coolant, get that all set, we got to bleed the clutch. It's funny, the brake master is part of the clutch system, so just got to throw some .3 in there, give it some pumperoos, and then can try and shoot this thing down the road. Got the fucking owner over here. He's gonna be pumping the clutch right down there. Oh, there goes something. What did I just drop? Did it? Oh, okay. I thought I dropped something. Anyway, the bleeder, way down yonder. So he's gonna sit there and pump it up, and then I crack, and then I tighten, and then he pumps it up. And we do this over and over and over and over, and hopefully we have a clutch at some point. Yeah, it does the thing. Clutch is doing the clutch thing. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in the air and we're gonna turn it on and we're gonna put it in gear, make sure the wheels spin, and then after that, pull this thing outside and see what happens, because I've only let it idle in here. I got it to operating temp, let all the coolant out. But yeah, we wanna make sure that this thing is okay. I mean, you kind of have to like rev it and this and that. I don't want to smoke the shop out. Yeah, it freaked me out at first. I was like, what the fuck's that noise? Yeah, I thought about it and I was like, yeah, it's probably that secondary air pump just kind of screaming. Let go of clutch. Whee! We have clutch. Pull this John outside, let's go! First time it's moved. Ooh! Let's go, dude. Let's see a fireball. Yes! It shot a good one. Dude, it shot a good one. Is your check engine light on? Flashing? Yeah, dude, you need gas in this thing. Ah, you got the HIDs, he's outside! Damn! That's so sick! Yeah! Just in case. He's fucking jonesing out there, huh? Into the stink mobile. I got myself some protection just in case.
We made it to the gas station. Yeah. Yes, please.
You're shooting sparks from your tires.
I told you, they're all white. Blow one, driving it right now.
I mean, you wouldn't be far, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. Yes, sir. Yeah, buddy. The car sounds so good. It's super loud. Okie dokie. We have a working, running, and driving-ish RX-8. So, I like Jake, but I don't like him enough to buy him an engine and do an engine swap within a day. So, he traded me a car,
A mystery car.
a mystery car for the engine and the swap to be done. So, we have a deal?
Deal.
Deal's done. My end of the bargain is fulfilled, and in the next video, you're gonna see my new car. All right, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.
Give up on my way.